In my last video, we left off on our adventure in trying to find natural products that replicate triple anticoagulant therapy after having identified 2 of the 3 we needed. Here's a reminder of where we are so far. To replace aspirin as the COX-1 and 2 inhibitor, we're using white willow bark extract. And to replace apixaban as the factor Xa inhibitor, we're using turmeric. Now we need to identify a natural P2Y1 and P2Y12 inhibitor to replace clopidogrel, which is the second platelet activation inhibitor in triple anticoagulant therapy. To find this natural inhibitor of the P2Y1 and P2Y12 receptors, I examined our list of natural products to see if we can find a platelet activation inhibitor with the correct mechanism of action. And that's when I discovered that we have a problem. I went through the whole list, and none of the natural products on that list inhibits the P2Y1 or P2Y12 receptors. So now what? What do we do when the natural product that we need isn't on our comprehensive list of anticoagulants and platelet activation inhibitors? At this point, I decided to turn the tables on things and start with the biological targets instead of the natural products. So I did the scientific database and literature search for inhibitors of the P2Y1 and P2Y12 receptors that I would normally do if I was trying to find a starting scaffold to develop a new pharmaceutical drug. I ended up having to wade through a ton of literature on clopidogrel and the other existing pharmaceutical drugs that inhibit the P2Y1 and P2Y12 receptors. But I finally found a natural product that does inhibit these receptors, salvianolic acid. Salvianolic acid is a component of a traditional Chinese medicine called danshen, which is an extract of the red sage plume. I actually found a really good paper with excellent data showing that salvianolic acid does inhibit the 2 receptors that we're interested in. I wrote a longer article that includes the binding assay data and the functional inhibition data, as well as the reference. It's a bit too much to show in a video. To see that written article, check out the link in the comments. So now we have all the natural components that we need to create a nutraceutical that will have the same mechanisms of action as triple anticoagulant therapy, but will be available over the counter as a supplement. I formulated these natural ingredients, plus a couple other ingredients that I'll be telling you about in later videos, into one product that can help people with microclots and long COVID. I'm calling that product CircuGuard, the natural version of triple anticoagulant therapy. If you're interested in trying CircuGuard, check out my bio and leave a comment below or send me a message. Thanks, and see you next time.